I came to UUFC almost 7 years ago looking for community and a spiritual home, and I found it. This is where I met Andi, and we were married here. Working in this fellowship is very important to me. My contribution to the fellowship started with operating the sound system at Sunday services, which is how Andi and I met, and serving on the worship committee. Years later, I even found satisfaction in something as dull as chairing the policy and bylaws committee. Doing things in the fellowship is part of why I'm here, and I'm happy that Andi and I can serve as stewardship co-chairs. What I take away from the fellowship, what I enjoy, is just as important to me. And the sense of community and what we do is at the top of my list. I've made new friends here that'll be part of me for the rest of my life. Sharing principles and beliefs is part of this too. This is part of what makes the fellowship so important. It makes me keep on working as part of it. I look forward to doing this for as long as I'm able. Andi?
And I came to UUFC the summer of 2009. I didn't want to come, but a friend was visiting who belonged to a UU up in Maryland, and she wanted to check out the local fellowship. And at her insistence, I came along. Until that day, I'd never really felt I was a part of anything. My background is Jewish, and although I've always felt proud of being a Jew, I never seriously practiced it or any other belief. I expected that first sermon to be a half hour of pure boredom, replete with religious references and a couple of hymns. It was anything but. The minister talked about life and current issues of the day and how folks were handling things or not handling them. After the service in the social room, we spoke with folks. Even though they were from many different places, from different points of view, I found we had so much in common. It was pretty obvious to me that we had all come to the fellowship looking for a home. I've never stopped coming. I made some friends that day that are still very much in my life. More importantly, I found a place where I could be my authentic self. I want you to be there when it's time to scatter my ashes, and thought hopefully for all those years in between. And now for something completely different, yet useful.